Hello, my favorite mathematicians. Welcome to 1.5, Dividing Fractions by Whole Numbers. Our essential question today is, how can I use models to divide a fraction by a whole number? The materials you're going to need today are your writing utensil, maybe some colored pencils, your math notebook, a growth mindset, and some determination. Our learning goal today is I can divide fractions by whole numbers using models. All right, let's dive in. We're going to start by looking at the problem 5/6 divided by third. We're going to start by looking at the problem 5/6 divided by 3. Step 1 is to split the fraction into 3, the whole number, parts. Now, we're splitting into 3 because that's our whole number. If our whole number were 2, we would split it into 2. If our whole number were 6, we would split it into 6. But before we can split it into whatever that whole number is, we first have to draw 5/6. So go ahead and make yourself a rectangle and split it into 6 groups. And then this is where you might want to use your colored pencil and go ahead and shade in 5/6. Now that you have that drawn, we're ready to split it into thirds since that's my whole number. So I'm going to split it. Right now you can see the 6 are going up and down. So when I split it into 3, I'm going to go side to side. I'm going to do the opposite. So there is 3 groups now. Okay. Now for step 2, what I want to do is I'm going to circle one of those new 3 parts that I just made. So that's going to look a little something like this. I've circled one of the new 3. Step 3 is I want to count how many pieces of that circle is shaded. So whatever that answer is, that's going to be the numerator in the answer to my problem. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is going to be the numerator or the top number. So 5/6 divided by 3 is 5 over. And then to get my denominator, I'm going to count how many total parts I have shaded and not shaded. So you can see I've done that here, and there are 18 different pieces altogether. That is my denominator in my answer. So 5/6 divided by 3 is 5/18. Okay, you have the steps written down. I want you to now follow those steps and apply it to the next 5 problems in your notebook, and then come back and check your work. Be sure you are modeling the way those steps ask you to model. Okay, hopefully you came up with 4/10, 2/16, 3/60, 2/12, and 3/48. If you didn't, go back and check your model. You look at those steps that you just wrote down, ask for help, but make sure you can correctly model and get these answers. All right, mathematicians, that's it. Short and sweet today for 1.5, dividing fractions by whole numbers. You should be able to answer the essential question now. How can I use models to divide a fraction by a whole number? Thank you, Amy Grosbeck, Amanda Newsom, and Bricks and Borders for your amazing fonts and clip arts. Mathematicians, go forth and be amazing.